Hello everyone. Now we are going to see the poetry The Bangle Sellers. Bangle is very important for our Indian ladies, not only for ladies, men, women both like to wear bangles in their hands or wrist. So this poetry is composed by a famous figure of India, we all know, Sarojini Naidu. She was born in Hyderabad on 13th February 1879 and died on 2nd March 1949. Her father was a doctor of science from Edinburgh University and later they settled in Hyderabad state. She is known as Nightingale of India. She was also a great freedom fighter. She joined Indian National Congress in 1905 when Bengal was divided into different parts by British government, and she was against the petition of Bengal. And she visited different regions of India and delivered speeches on social welfare, women empowerment, and nationalism. In the poem, Bengal is symbol of happiness for Indian women. A woman is able to do her domestic work such as bringing up children, feeding family, looking after old parents and old household works. And apart from this, they contribute little in earning money for the survival and sustenance of family also. In the poem, Bangle Seller is a lady who is going to temple fair for selling bangles. These bangles are of different color, design and sizes of bangles are made for different age group such as for children, young maidens, brides and middle-aged women. The poem starts with bangle seller who is carrying heavy loads on her head. Then the poet goes on describing about the bangles, their beauty, transparency, radiance, glow, bright color, and so on, and how they are made for every age of women. Let's read the first stanza. The bangle sellers are we who bear our shining lords to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow tinted colors of light? Lustrous token of radiant lights for happy daughters and happy wives. Let us see the word meanings. The first two lines are very clear. The bangle sellers are who bear our shining loads to the temple. It means the seller is carrying heavy loads of bangle and going to the temple fair. And the poet is asking question that who are the people going to buy such delicate bright bangles? And she herself will give answer in the next stanza that these are the people who are going to buy the bangles. Rainbow tinted, it means a multicolored. Circles of light. Circles of light refers to the bangles because bangles are made of circle shape. Lustrous, it means glossy. Token, token is a symbol here. Radiant means joyful or happiness. So these bangles are the symbol of glossy, symbol of happiness, joyfulness for the daughters and happy wives. Let us interpret the first stanza. The first stanza gives description of the bangle seller who carries bangles to the temple fair. The third and fourth line of the stanza are significant as they ask question: who are the people going to buy beautiful and attractive bangles? This question is asked by the poet, as I have told, and the poet herself is giving answer in the next stanza. The seller is shouting in a musical way, in a musical sound at the temple to attract the people for buying bangles. Here the bangles are described a symbol of happiness and joyful daughters, wives and mothers. The second stanza. Some are meet for the maiden's wrist, silver and blue as mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Let us see the difficult terms. Some are meet. Meet means here MWT, fit or suitable. So some bangles are suitable for young maidens' wrist or hand. They will be very much fitting for the young maidens. And their color is silver and blue as the color of mountain mist. And some are flushed. Flushed means glowing. They are glowing like the birds. On the tranquil, another word is tranquil, it means calm or peaceful. So some bangles are very, very peaceful type or calm. There is aglow. Aglow means here a glow to shine or burn. Cleaves. Cleaves means slices. In the last line, there is one more difficult word, limpid. It means transparent. Because the bangles are made of glass and usually they are transparent. Let us interpret. Some refers to the beautiful, attractive, and shining bangles that the seller is carrying. Some of these bangles are made for young girls' hand, and, and their color is silver and blue. These colors are similar to the mist of mountain. Some bangles glow like birds of flower which grows on the top of plants near the forest river stream. Meaning to say, such type of bangles will be fitting to the young maidens. It means, so this type of bangles are very, very suitable for the young maidens. The third stanza. Some are like fields of sunlight corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of marriage fire, or rich with the hue of her heart's desire, tinkling, luminous, tender, and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are like fields of sunlight corn. So, sunlight corn means the field. When sunlight falls upon cornfield, the ripened cornfield looks like yellow type. So it looks golden. Another phrase we have bridal morn. It means some bangles are very much suitable for the brides, those who are going to marry. On bridal morn means morning of the marriage day. Another phrase we have flame of her marriage fire. Flame of her marriage fire means it is a flame on the marriage day. Usually, when the marriage takes place according to Hindu rite and ritual, there is a marriage, and around the there is a fire, and around the fire, the spouses go around and they take vows of marriage to remain together. And the poet uses some adjectives. Let us see one by one and interpret the third stanza. In the third stanza, the poet compares yellow bangles with the ripe cornfield. because they look similar, yellow, when the sunlight falls upon them. Such bangles are made to wear on the morning of marriage day. Here the poet uses similes to describe the bangles. She compares these colorful bangles as the flame of marriage fire. This refers the fire around which newly married couple move around to take marital vows according to the Hindu rite and rituals of marriage. We call it in Hindi fere lagana. The second comparison of the bangles is used the hue of heart's desire, that is red. The poet also uses four adjectives to describe the bangles, such as tinkling. It is a sound of glass because the bangles are made of glass. Luminous, it means shining. The bangles are shining like fire. Tender, glass is very tender, it can be broken easily. Clear, it means the glass is transparent. All these adjectives are compared to the laughter and tear of bride. All these adjectives are compared to the laughter and tear of bride. Let us see how they are compared. A new bride is happy after getting her life partner or husband to get into family life. Therefore, laughter is a happy sign. At the same time, she is sad because she has to leave her father's house, loving mother, brothers, sisters, friends, and other members of the family. So she becomes very shy. The fourth stanza. Some are purple and gold flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose love has blessed, and cradled fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her husband in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. Let us see some difficult words. Some are purple and gold flecked. It means there are designs. Golden designs are dotted on the bangles. And such type of bangles are very much suitable for the middle-aged women, those who have traveled a lot or spent their youthful days in serving children, serving husband and the family members, and doing honestly the household work. Okay, let us interpret it again. The fourth stanza says, some bangles are purple and grey with golden spot on them. So it is designed. Such bangles are fit and suitable for the middle-aged women, those who have spent their youthful days. So they have reached to the middle age. Neither they are old nor they are young. Here we must know that we choose color according to our age. Since they are getting old and have done their duties well in terms of taking care of children, husband, looking after household work, caring for old parents, and being honest to their duties of the family, they have been faithful to husband, children as good wife and mother. Thus, the purple and faded grey bangles are very suitable for such proud women as they are getting old. Thank you.